Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. My name is Kenny. It's a beautiful early morning here, folks. Great time to show you something different. I'm talking about something different. But listen, I just simply want to say to you, if you're a hunter, a sportsman, oh my God, you're a big game hunter. You're someone that just loves guns. And I'm going to say this, who doesn't these days? I do. I've loved them all of my life. I've been a shooter all of my life. And I'm going to say that it's something that I enjoy. I enjoy it. Today I want to focus on something just a little bit different. Like I said, I'm not going to talk a whole lot about this, but I want to bring this to your attention, and I want to show you some ammo. Now, a week or so, or a little bit longer ago, I did a video on a Golden Boy 17 HMR. I want to tell you something. I don't talk a whole lot about ammo. I really don't. But this one here impressed me so much with the way that it performed that I just can't help but get excited about it. Now, let me bring this up and show it to you. I've got almost a full box here. Now, let me show you what it is. Very much so. Take a look. That's a VMAX 17 HMR, but it's called a Varmint. Right. I would assume that, of course, with that word, that it's an old-timey word used for a bad animal, okay? All right, now let me get this close to you, and I'm going to show you what it is that's got my attention and has gotten me excited. Now, you need to remember, this is a Rimfire. There are two types of ammo. Of course, there's center fire and there is Rimfire. This just happens to be a Rimfire. Now, you saw the accuracy of that Golden Boy at 80 yards, and that was using a sight on the gun, not a scope. Yeah, a sight, not a scope. Almost hit the bullseye twice or even three times at 80 yards. Now, that bullet impresses me to the point that it even specifies on the box that it can travel at such a high speed, 2,500 feet per second. And the other thing that impresses me so much is that little polymer tip. Now, I'm going to try to get that as close as I can. Take a look at that. That little tip. Notice how that's shaped. It looks like a rocket. It looks like a moon rocket. Look at that. Now, here's the impressive part. When that goes into its subject, it's like a needle. It's like a needle injected into your arm. It is so sharp. It looks like a ballpoint pen or maybe a pencil. The old-timey pencils. Do you know what I mean? That's what it looks like. But here's the deal. When it goes in, it is small at the entrance. And right here, I've got to point this to you. Take a look at here. It begins to get bigger as it goes in deeper. It starts out small and it gets bigger. And that tip on that thing, when it hits its target, it begins to expand. I mean, it expands. And the moment it comes out of its subject, it explodes. like a great explosion, and it leaves a massive, massive hole. And you say, how do you know that? Because I've used this bullet, and I've showed it to you in my demos. Listen, I don't have a lot to say about a lot of ammunition, but this one right here takes the cake. I'm going to tell you it really does. I'm telling you, if you're using a 17 HMR of any kind, let me tell you, the difference is like night and day compared to some of this cheap stuff that won't deliver. Here is something you can take. Listen, if you want to shoot coyotes, a fox, I mean a big bunch of coyotes together. This right here, and I'll stand by my statement. I'm going to tell you, if you're an accurate shot with a 17 HMR, if you're an accurate shot and you get the right placement, I'm talking about place your shot right where it should be, that deer at 80 yards will go down. I said he'll go down. Yes, he will, if you place the shot just right. Now, coyotes, foxes, etc., etc. Bad boys out there that you need to get out of your, well, let's just put it, your environment or whatever. If they're bugging you, this will do the trick. This impresses me. It's tack driving accuracy. Did you hear what I said? Tack driving accuracy. I think I'll start driving some tacks, because this right here is what it will, this is what it takes to get it done. Listen, I give this ammunition by VMAX, this Varmint, that is a tiny package that's like dynamite. Did you hear what I said? It's like dynamite. It's powerful tack driving accuracy. And let me tell you, that's impressive to me. Very cool. So listen, if you got one of these 17 HMRs, whether it be a golden boy, whether it be a marlin, etc., 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 you need to use that varmint. I give it 5 stars. Accurate, high speed. That tip is called a polymer. It's called a polymer. That's what gives it its gas. That polymer. 5 stars. 5 stars. So pick up a box today. Listen, you won't regret it if you have one of these 17 HMR guns. So listen, I appreciate you for watching. And listen, if you like this content, give us a thumbs up and pray about becoming a subscriber. Would you do that? Just simply pray that and ask the Lord, is this something that's really going to be beneficial to me? Listen, I will help and do my best to keep you informed on such as this right here or anything else related to a gun. And it's my priority to bring to you a beautiful gun as many times as I can bring them to you, because I love shooting. So pray about becoming a subscriber to this channel and support it. Would you do that? And I certainly would appreciate it. Now listen, thank you so much for watching, and you have a blessed day.